Hello everybody, this is Fuzzfinger. Welcome back to Ni No Kuni. Our brand new quest which we are beginning today is to begin assembling the clarion flute. Now, to start this we're going to have to pay a visit to the Cowliffer in Elmer Moon in hopes of collecting some wood, holy wood to be precise, and let's see if she's going to give any to us. It's been quite a while since we visited the Cowliffer, in all honesty. But I do seem to remember she has quite a fondness of cheese.
I present to you the holy wood.
Well, that was easy enough. There was no challenge to that at all. We've got the holy wood. So at least that'll be the first part towards our clarion flute. So we're going to go and see King Tom, and it's been even longer since we visited King Tom, so let's see if he remembers us. I'm kind of hoping that he will. But he is over in Ding Dong Dell, so we'll use our fabulous travel spell. I was going to say teleport, but that's not what it is, it's travel. And it's cut so much time out of running all over the place in this game, so I'm glad they put it in for us, especially since we've already clocked up over 45 hours and we haven't actually completed the main story at this point. But we have actually been doing all the optional errands and bounty hunts, and if you've been playing along with my video walkthrough, then hopefully you will be fully up to date with your playthrough at this moment in time. So I do plan on doing, just to clarify, 100% walkthrough for Ni No Kuni. Especially now we've come so far in the game, it would be wrong to finish early. But one step at a time, and at the moment we haven't, as I mentioned, completed the story, so that's what we have to do. And what's this? Something fishy is going on here. The flute, the holy wood is gone, that we just collected off the Cowliffer. Has someone stolen it? Well, I thought it was easy getting that holy wood. Let's speak to some people, see if they know. Well, he doesn't have a clue. Where is that holy wood? If I get my hands on the one who stole it, I will, well, probably take it back, to be honest. Where does the objective star want us to go? Over to the quartermaster, I think. Maybe he has some information for us. Come on, Drippy. Some dirty, rotten thieves pinched our... Oh, it was Drippy talking. I can't do a Welsh accent, so I'm not even going to try. Well, the quartermaster has got it on his table. Yes, please give it back to us. The young mouse with glasses. So he won't give us back the holy wood because he doesn't have any proof that it was really stolen from us. So we're going to have to find the one who brought it off, which was the mouse with glasses. I thought it was about time for some more weirdness in this game. And it looks like the objective marker is around here somewhere. But where exactly? Let's have a look. So we come out of the quartermaster. Right. I think it's over here. It's in a weird place, isn't it, actually? Ah, right, I see. It's the stairs here to take us up to the roof. I don't think we've been up here before, have we? Oh, it looks like there's a mouse with glasses over there. Well, you've got to say more for yourself than that. It's another soulmate. So as you can guess, we're going to be taking yet another trip to Motorville. And as you might also guess, we're going to be getting another good old fight with a nightmare boss. So make sure you, if you need to, you heal up before heading over to Motorville and save your game. And Oliver just called him Phil. So I'm guessing we know whose soulmate he is now. Off we go again. Cast the gateway spell, as usual. Take us straight to Motorville. I've mentioned it before, and I think people have even mentioned in the comments that it's weird how you have what seems to be the whole world's soulmates in one little town of Motorville. And we're going the wrong way. Let's see what Philip's got to say for himself, shall we? Wow. I can't believe actually we're in chapter 6. I know 45 hours sounds like a long time, but it doesn't actually feel like I've been playing this game all that long. And most of that has actually been collecting familiars, I'd say, to be honest. Most of that time. Some of them take flipping hours to catch. The Void of Ambition, Philip's nightmare. And it's actually, as you probably expect, really quite similar to some of the other nightmare bosses that we've fought. He'll teleport, and after doing so unleash a wide barrage of nasty attacks. So I don't recommend using all-out attack unless you feel like you can interrupt him after he teleports. Now he only did ill will that time, which isn't a big attack, but he can do like the rain attacks and whatnot that do a whole lot of damage. So Reign of Terror will want an all-out defense on that, I think. I didn't catch evade off though, that's a shame. It didn't do a whole lot of damage. There is a golden glim. Who should we take that on? Perhaps Swain, because Oliver seems to be frozen. Now I have to be careful because there's a bug with Swain, and if you're not careful it can freeze the game, so hopefully it won't. It missed anyway. What a load of rubbish. I don't think you can steal anything from him. Swain, you suck. Absolutely suck. Miss on his all that defense. I was so busy getting upset with Swain I didn't even notice him cast that then. We don't seem to be taking as much damage as we did in the last boss, the last nightmare we just fought. And everybody else is just standing there. I think it's because they've all been sleeped or cursed and lots of other bad stuff. Come on, come on. Oh, it's only a will, that's rubbish. Come on, Esther, Swain, do something. I feel like I'm soloing this guy. I basically did solo it. But Philip's Nightmare's got about 4,500 hit points, which is actually a little less than the last nightmare. And as far as I was concerned, that was much easier. The last one was actually a little bit tricky. Getting some lovely level ups. Scully there, level 20 now, after I've metamorphosed him into his final form. Now, I'm guessing, based on experience, that we've saved Phil, but that he is still going to be broken-hearted, and he is. Which means we're probably going to learn a new take heart, or a new heart that we can take. You know what I mean. The last one we learned was love. And Philip sounds like he's missing something, I'm not sure what though. Hey, just punch your best mate, why don't you? Oh, that's interesting. So Oliver's own heart is brimming with a new piece of ambition. Which should help Phil out.
You're putting me on. Say.
Right. Now that Phil is saved, we can head back to Ding Dong Dell. And hopefully the mouse will be kind enough to return our... well, to admit that he stole the Holy Wood so that the Quartermaster will return it to us. And then there will be some errands for us to undertake. Yeah, we helped them previously, didn't we? So we'll head up on over the... where is the mouse? Must be back at the rooftop garden. I know he jumped off, but... it's where he was previously, so it's where we'll start looking for him. Ooh, purple chest there, and actually, if you remember, we can open purple chests now that we have the empowered Mornstar. So before we go and find that dude, I'm just going to go for the spring lock ability. Very good. Sorry folks, I've just realised we possibly missed something over in Motorville. Because there's no objective marker here in Ding Dong Dell. That was me, that was rushing off. And there we go, look, the objective marker's there. Sorry, we all make mistakes. Right, I'm just going to head over to that and then we're going to head back and get the Holy Wood back. One step at a time though, one step at a time. Ooh, can't jump over the fence. Right, Phil, what else did you want to tell us? Yeah, I know I'm feeling stupid now. I've taken so much heart off people. So much heart that I sort of just felt monged then and forgot to give it to Phil. Did I mention it's also 90 odd degrees in my office at the minute, so I'm pretty hot as well while I'm playing this game. My mind is sort of numbed out. I bet a lot of you are like sort of shouting at me, Fuzzfinger, you idiot, you haven't given him your heart, why are you going back to Ding Dong Dell for? Well, I was just trying to keep you on your toes, see if you noticed, to be honest.
Ollie. Phil.
Haha. Who's this? Ah, it's P. Long time no see. P obviously knows something that we don't. What is this truth she's talking about? She seems to be worried about Oliver, that once we find it out he's not going to be alright. Well, I guess that will have to wait for another day. Right. Despite our previous premature casting of Gateway to return to Ding Dong Dell, we now really should be going back to Ding Dong Dell, of that I am certain. Which means hopefully that mouse will now be present back in the same location where we left him on the rooftop. And we've got a new errand available here. It's these two again. And basically we've got 5 new errands available, each one to fulfill the ambition heart side quests. Since we can now collect ambition, we can do those errands, but we'll finish off this little bit of story first before we do so. One step at a time. I just thought I'd pick that up while we were there. And look, the mouse is back. Well, after that little side quest and a whole boss that we had to fight for it, we've managed to get the holy wood back. So hopefully there won't be any other little thieves getting in our way now. Right. Now that we've finally got the holy wood, and I'm going to keep really holding it tight so it's not going anywhere, we can head up to King Tom and see what he can do for us in regards to the clarion flute. Look at all the pretty birds. It's a pretty awesome looking palace actually, this, isn't it? There he is, just lounging on his throne. Right, come on then, King. Let's see what sort of help you can offer us. To reunite the power of the three kingdoms. He's a good lad, isn't he, Oliver? Okay, so King Tom's just destroyed the holy wood and has turned it into a piece of carved holy wood. Hopefully it's a little more flute-like for us now. Right. And next stop should be Hamelin. We need to go and speak to Marquezin, or Marquezin. It's one or the other. I don't know. If I say both, then at least maybe one will be right. But I just want to get this flute completed now. Now, at least I remember this time that there is a portal to take us into Marquezin's palace. It's a long run to get there anyway. And there's a new errand popped up here. So, have to remember to do that. Here it is, the good old portal. Ah, the portal takes us to the wrong place. Now there's a portal in the city, but I mean, in the palace, I'm guessing that they're just not connected in any way, shape or form, which is annoying. But at least we know what that one does now, in case we need to head over to the lower part of the city at any point. So we're going to have to make the good old long run into the palace itself, and through the long winding corridors where the guards tried to stop us earlier, but failed miserably, even though we were right in front of them most of the time. I'm not criticising the guards of Hamelin. Where is he, that Marquezin fellow? Marquezin. There he is. Hey, he doesn't move much, does he? Oh great, another problem. Okay, so who can help us then, Marquezin? We already knew that, of course, but Swain was keeping it to himself. A bit of brotherly teamwork. Yeah, that should do the trick.
Wow, that thing sure seems powerful. Yes, and they work so well together. Wow.
And at last we have the completed clarion, which is exactly what we need to cross the Miasma or the Miasma marshes, which will be our next main destination. The unbreakable bond between the hearts of the two princes has unlocked a story in the Wizard's Companion. The flute makers, wonderful. And we are free now to travel around. We'll probably start off next in Elmer Moon because we're going to get those 5 errands done that are heart errands. They won't take too long and they're easy enough, but we'll do that before we head over to the marshes. So we'll finish off the episode here. I'll say thank you very much for joining me, folks. Please subscribe to the channel and don't forget to hit the like button if you've enjoyed this video. Thanks guys, I've been your host Fuzzfinger, I'll see you next time, bye for now.